Hey there, Clashers, you're right, it's Galadon. Thank you for coming back for another episode of Clash of Clans Attacks, or if this is your first time here, please do go check out the first 3 chapters of Galadon's Gowipe guide. For today, we are on to Chapter 4. And on that note, we turn our guidebooks to the page entitled, Clearing the Clan Castle. Now, once again, I have to start off with a disclaimer, and that is that this is not the be-all, end-all guide for clearing the clan castle. There are literally endless ways of doing this. These are just a few examples of techniques that can prove effective. Now, as we look at these replays, we will see some recurring themes in each of these strategies, and I'll try to cover those as we get to them. Right here, we've got a Town Hall 8 lure, and he's used a balloon to pull out those troops, and then a minion way off to the side here, protected from those defensive structures to draw the units all the way out to the edge of the map, and then just a few more minions to keep the attention of those troops, keep them grouped up closely together, and then here comes a Valkyrie. Yes, a Valkyrie comes in, swipes through all of those troops, almost completely wiping them out, just a couple left before she goes down, and the attack has been cleared. And that is the first fundamental that we will see repeat itself, and that is when using lightning, Valkyries, or wizards, get those clan castle troops grouped together. If you're doing any sort of splash damage, you want them in a tight pack. And to see that strategy in action, we will look at another Town Hall 8 replay. This time barbarians moving in, they're close enough to the attack radius of that clan castle to activate those troops, dropping several barbarians just to make sure the last of the clan castle troops have come out. And then at the bottom of the screen, there is one of those handy-dandy builder huts left in the corner. Definitely something to remember on defense. And that will easily draw all of the clan castle troops out here to the bottom of the screen. Now, very patiently, this attacker is applying a few more barbarians down here just to get them grouped up as tightly as possible. And then once they are right just about on top of each other, kabam! Lightning spell. Yes, I realize I said that in the nerdiest way possible, but you get the picture. But now there's a few wizards left, so what does the attacker do? He spreads out troops around the wizards to take them out, and that puts us at tip 4B, and that is when you see splash, spread out. And specifically, that means if you see wizards or a Valkyrie or a much dreaded dragon come out of the clan castle, you've got to spread your troops out or risk having them all eradicated at once. Moving right along to another CC lure here, we see a dragon has come out of this clan castle, but this attacker is going to handle the dragon with just a few archers. They're going to be spread out in an arc pattern here. That way the dragon's breath will not wipe out more than just a couple at a time. The archers together work on that dragon and eventually take it down with a minimum of casualties. Alright, next we're going to look at a Town Hall 10 clan castle kill. Again, this works at any Town Hall level. This just happens to be a 10 we're watching this time with giants moving in to activate that clan castle. There is an entire convocation of wizards that have come out, and you can see they're being pulled out further by these barbarians. And then eventually at the top right of the screen, we will see some more troops being deployed, going to pull that entire group of defending clan castle troops out to well beyond these defenses before he works on taking them out. And now that they are safely outside the village, you will see tip 4A in use, and that is he's getting them grouped very tightly together so he can use splash damage. There is 4B, he's spread out his own troops so that they don't get all wiped out at once. And now 4C, the fact that those defending clan castle troops will almost always go after the first troops you drop. He dropped his barbarians, let them go after the barbarians while his wizards wiped them out. And we can witness that fundamental in action again here against this Town Hall 9. You can see the attacker this time is using the advantage of those open spaces towards the center of the village to deploy troops in order to activate the entire clan castle, bringing them all out. Now, once he's made sure he's got all of the last wizards out of the clan castle, here they come towards the bottom of the village. Now, they do take out this wizard, and then again you will see 4C in action. He's going to drop a golem here. Now, all the clan castle troops go after the golem. He drops a couple of witches and wizards in behind, and they backstab them, wiping out that clan castle before they knew what hit him. Now, as we move on to the next clan castle kill here, I just wanted to point out that you can deal with a clan castle in the village during an attack with a well-placed lightning, rage, or freeze spell like you're going to see here. But the key point here is you've got to make those witches top priority. They're the most damaging troop that's going to come out of a clan castle during an attack like this, and they usually come out last. If you fail to deal with them, they are going to cost you. Gowipe itself may be a very powerful attacking strategy, but defending witches can be the Achilles heel. With that slow attack speed from the P.E.K.K.A., it is very easy for them to get overrun by skeletons. But in this example, the attacker did deal with them effectively, froze them up, got his troops in through that wall, got them access to the witches, took them out, and was able to move forward with the rest of his attack. And that takes us on to point number 4E, and that is don't let clan castle troops get bunkered. And by bunkered, I mean hide behind a wall that you're going to have to blast through to get to them, like you see here just to the right of the town hall. If you look closely, you can see the witches have sat down behind that wall, generating skeletons, using their ranged attacks over that wall, just destroying everything that's headed their way. This is completely turning the tide of this battle. Eventually, they start to move out. Every single attacking troop that has come down that direction over that jump spell is going to be wiped out. And once they're all down, the clan castle troops go on the offensive. They go out, hunt down the attacking archer queen, take her out, and hand this attacker a defeat. And with that, we will wrap up Chapter 4 of Galadon's Gowipe Guide. Let's just take a look at the highlights that we covered, and that is, first and foremost, never ignore the clan castle. You got to deal with it one way or the other. When activating and pulling those clan castle troops out, make sure you use the right troops for the job, dependent upon how deeply buried that clan castle is in the village. Make sure that you've pulled all of the troops out of that clan castle. Nothing worse than an unpleasant surprise of a couple of witches coming out at the last moment during an attack. Be sure to lure those troops out of the range of any defenses whenever possible. Spread your troops out when you're dealing with clan castle troops that are coming at you with splash attacks like dragons, valkyries, and wizards, so they don't take you out all at once. Group up those defending clan castle troops for your own splash attacks. Deploy your troops in the order that you'd like to see them attacked. Make those witches top priority, and of course, don't let those enemy troops bunker behind a wall. And before we go, just a quick shout out and thank you to Torpedo Shark, JJ Zarega, AA Ron, and Pi3 from that clan there. And Ricky53 and Clara from Lost Phoenix, thank you for sharing your attack and defense replays. Be sure to check out the first 3 chapters in Galadon's Gowipe Guide. If you've already seen them, it can't hurt to go back. You never know, there might be a pop quiz. Also, don't forget to subscribe for daily Clash content, champion level raids, and of course the conclusion to this guide. Leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys again very soon with more full attacks.